Hello everyone. So today I'm going to be doing a Louis Vuitton inspired blinged out phone case. So this is actually the phone case for a Samsung S23 Ultra phone. I was looking for a good clear case to bling out, but I couldn't find any. And I found this one that it does have this little magnet thing in the middle, but I love the edges. It has like the little chromy edges, which I think are beautiful, and I don't want to bling out the edges, so that's kind of what I was looking for. It does have the little glass protector too, which I think is awesome for the cameras. So this is a case I went with. I'm gonna begin by covering those little protectors because I don't want them to get scratched, because I do need to file down my case, to make sure the glue and the rhinestones stick better to the case and it lasts longer, so I'm gonna use a little bit of this plastic food wrapping to cover it. You guys can use tape if you want to. I just feel like this is so easy just to cut a little piece off like I just did and then put it there. It stays right in place, and then once I'm done I can easily remove it with no struggle at all. Okay, just like that. Double wrapped it and it's good to go. Next, I filed down the phone case. So I did put a napkin on the table, as you guys can see, so all the dust can fall on the napkin and it doesn't make a mess everywhere. So I am filing it in with a nail file. I love using nail files because it makes it so much easier to grab, instead of using like sandpaper, that it doesn't really have a grip. Up to you guys, whatever you want to use, but just saying, I like to use nail files. But anyways, I'm going in and filing it down all the way, only on the clear part, guys. I am being very careful I don't scratch those little chromy edges around where the cameras, are gonna be, and then the edges of the actual phone case. I want those to stay shiny and chromy, so just very carefully going in with the file all the way on the clear part. That's gonna make sure that the glue and the rhinestones adhere better to the phone case and it lasts longer. Once I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the alcohol wipe, removing all that dust, making sure my case is ready to go and it's clean and it doesn't have all that dust left over on it. I'm gonna let that completely dry. Once it's done, it's going to be ready to get blinged out. And now that I am done filing down my case, I can also remove that food wrap from the camera protectors. So now that my case is ready to go, I have the vinyl that I'm going to be using for the case right here. It's already pre-cut. I actually don't have a Cricut machine right now. Mine's is broken down. I still haven't gotten it fixed. I don't think I am. I need to buy a new one. So I did get this from a local vinyl place, if you guys are wondering, So I removed the vinyl off the paper and I have it on my transfer tape. And I did take my time deciding, the placement. I did take it off a few times, replaced it until, it was exactly how I wanted it to be, as even as I could place it. You guys see right there, I did remove it. I wanted the LV to be, at least two of the logos on the phone right under the cameras right there where you guys see. So yeah. So once I got the placement, I did press it down, so the vinyl could stick to the phone case as much as it could. And as you can see, the edges are not fully on the case. So I'm going to show you guys what I did. I actually went in with the back of my pickup tool and I pressed the vinyl down on those edges. I wanted it to be on the case, so when I lifted off the transfer tape, it would not lift off. But then what I did was I actually went in with the, what are they called, like face razors. Since I don't have a crafting knife, if you have that, go ahead and use that if you're doing something similar to this. But this is all I had. So I was going in, transfer tape is pretty thick, so I did have to go over it a few times, and even then it didn't fully cut through, so I was picking at it with my nails, with the razor, and with my pickup tool. But it did work. You know, it gave me that nice cut that I wanted for the vinyl. You guys see me right there removing it. It did take a bit of time, but it worked. Also right there, you see the bottom little flowers. I did just leave the vinyl on there and I did go back. You guys will see in a bit. And I cut it, you know, straight from the phone case right there. That I feel might be a little bit easier. But since I did want to use the other parts of the vinyl where I did cut it for the other side of the phone, you guys will see in a bit also. That's why, you know, I was being careful with those edges. Like I said, it did take me a bit of time to do this, guys. For the edges at least. Everything in the middle was fine, you know. Everything stuck to the phone case nicely. So yeah, I just went around. You guys see how I was cutting a little bit more of that vinyl to get that clean cut right there at the end where the chromey edges are. And then right there where the cameras are, I didn't leave that little logo. I was just like, I don't want to deal with that. So I just took it off. But yeah, so I actually liked how it came out. Even though it was a little bit time consuming, you know, I did love the results with the vinyl on it. I only had black Louis Vuitton print. I wanted to do it pink originally. So that's why I did end up using pink rhinestones for, you know, the actual case. But lettering wise, the logo, I only had black vinyl. So that's why it's black. And then right here, I told you guys I saved that part because I wanted to use it for the other side of the phone. So same thing, I just applied the vinyl, I pressed down on it, I cut into it with the razor. And then just remove the transfer tape and make sure it has a clean cut to the case. I added one more little flower right there on top of the case just to finish the look. And then right here, this is what I was talking about. If you guys just want to go in with the vinyl all around the case and then cut it like I'm doing right here. I did find it was pretty easier to do it like this. But since I did want to use the other half of the little logos, I did do it the way I did, you know, with the transfer tape and everything. But if not, I would have done it just like this. It was a much easier. So this is how my case is looking so far, just with the vinyl, guys. It already looks so much better. So I'm going to go ahead and start bedazzling it. I have my rhinestones right here. I have a mixture of black rhinestones that I'm going to be using for the logos. You see there's different sizes for the logos, so that's why it's a mixed pack. I have my 𝓭𝓸𝓷𝓽 glue ready to go and a toothpick so I can spread the glue on the case if I need to. And my pickup tool. I'm also going to be using these pink rhinestones, guys. I will be linking the rhinestones down below for you guys in the description. Go check it out if you want to know where I got these rhinestones from. So I'm going to begin by applying my 𝓭𝓸𝓷𝓽 glue to the phone case. I'm actually going to turn the phone case around and start from the bottom to the top because since the, you know, the little camera parts are right there, it's much easier to begin, you know, on the flat surface. So that's why I'm starting off from the bottom. I'm going to do sections you guys know I work by sections and you should too, so your glue doesn't dry out on you. So you guys saw I put about 2 rows of glue, and now with my toothpick I'm gonna go ahead and carefully spread it. One thing though, when I do the phone cases, I do like to leave my glue a little bit thicker than usual, especially if I am applying vinyl, because I want that vinyl to stay there. I don't want it to lift, if the glue is a little bit too thin. Okay, I am careful, in those areas because the vinyl is really thin. So you don't want your rhinestones to sink in there either. So, just make sure it's not too thick, but not too thin either. Just, a good thickness. You will see, when you're applying your rhinestones, if it's, if the rhinestones are kind of sinking into the glue, that's too thick. You need to spread it out a little bit more. But anyways, so now you guys see me applying my rhinestones. One thing about me also is that I like to do the whole thing at the same time. I know a lot of people like to, fill in the letters and do all that, little designs first and then go in. I like to do it all at the same time. It makes it much easier. Just get it done. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm not doing the logos first. I'm just going all in by sections, so I have time with the glue and everything comes out good. So I did the little logos where I have glue on them already. And now I'm going in with the size SS20 of the pink rhinestones. And I do want that uniform look, so I'm going to make sure my rhinestones are aligned and in straight lines as much as I can make them be in straight lines. You know what I mean? So I'm going in with that SS20. I'm not going to force them in places they don't fit. You guys are going to see me. I'm going to continue doing my lines. But if I see that the 20 doesn't fit, I'm going to leave it empty. And then later on, I'll go in once I'm done with my section and fill in those gaps with the smaller rhinestones. Because also for my pink ones, I forgot to mention it, but I do have a mixture of pink rhinestones to fill in those gaps. Very simple, guys. There's no trick to this. It's just basically filling in your pattern, which is going to be the logo and the phone case. I'm going to make sure I stay in my lines. I don't want, the black rhinestones overlapping my logos, because then it's not going to look nice. It's going to look uneven and it's going to throw off the whole look. So just be very careful if you are doing this. Stay in your design, no overlapping. Like I've told you guys before, it's literally like playing Tetris. Like, all you have to do is fill in the gaps, basically see what fits, find the right size of rhinestones, and put it on there, guys. And I love Tetris, so I really enjoy doing this, by the way. So if you like Tetris, you will too, just saying. But yeah, I'm just gonna go in, fill in my phone case with the rhinestones all the way through the phone case. I'm gonna be giving you guys tips here and there as you watch me bling. I'm gonna do my second section now that I am done with my first. Like I said, work by sections. 𝓭𝓸𝓷'𝓽 does dry pretty quick, guys, and it's mushy and it's messy, so you do want to work with it while it's fresh. I'm gonna spread my glue once again. Make sure I get in those little gaps if there's any, like right there at the edge. Spread the glue. Remember, I did tell you guys, not too thick, but not too thin either. That's going to give me about maybe 3-4 rows of rhinestones right there. And again, same thing, fill in my logos, fill in the phone case with the pink rhinestones. Same process, guys. So pretty much it's just around the same thing for the rest of the case, guys. So if you get the point, you can just fast forward if you need help towards the end on top of the case where I'm blinging around the camera area. If you guys want to look at that, go ahead and fast forward. I do like to leave, a type of time lapse on my videos, guys. You guys will see that my videos are longer, than most DIYs because I do like to leave that time lapse, guys. I'm a type of learner that I want to see every single little step, because I always have questions and I'm like, how did you do that? How did you do that little part? Like I like to see every single thing. And I know I'm not the only one, so that's why I always leave, like I said, little time lapse so you guys can see how I bling out certain stuff or how I do certain things, So, if you get the point, you can go ahead and fast forward. If you like to see the exact little details, you can just continue to watch. I'll answer little questions that I know you guys could probably have. So just a little FYI. That's why my videos are a little bit longer than, most. But yeah, so I hope you guys do enjoy these videos. Let me know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys like my videos? What do you guys like about them? I love to see you guys' comments. It means so much to me. And, if you guys have questions, always ask me, I'll do my best to answer. So, yeah, just keep watching the little time lapse. Like I said, I'll give you guys little tips as I go. As you guys can see right here, the case is coming together. I kept on going, guys. Look at that. Now I'm getting to the camera area, guys. Look at this. It's coming out beautiful. I'm gonna continue with my sections, guys. But yeah, like I said, do you guys like the time lapse? Do you guys like to watch detail per detail, or is that too much? Or you guys like, I get the point, just move on, show me the next step. Let me know. I want to know. Okay, thank you. But yeah, another section, and I'm gonna continue my blinging. I'm gonna go very carefully with the toothpick right there, guys. You see me using the toothpick. I love to use toothpicks to spread my glue because I can get in those tiny little areas, with the glue. And then I'm gonna clean off any excess glue with the toothpick, whatever gets around my little chromey areas, because I want that to stay clean. So as I get closer to where the cameras are gonna be, I am gonna be very careful when applying my rhinestones. I'm gonna make sure they fit in there first of all, and they're not overlapping, okay? Because I don't want them to be blocking my cameras or my flash and stuff like that. Very carefully choosing the size of rhinestones that's gonna fit there, which is obviously gonna be fill-in size. You guys see how I carefully spread my glue in there for my next section. My finger slipped there. I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna spread my glue there, and then I'm gonna go in with another clean toothpick and wipe off all that excess glue right there. I know I rubbed it off with my finger, guys. Don't freak out. I know it's bad, whatever. It was just a little bit. Moving on. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my area. Continuing doing the same thing as I also continue my straight lines, guys, because remember I wanted that uniform classy look across my whole case with that SS20. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing in that middle area, guys. Very carefully, not overlap the little holes where the cameras go. As you can see there, I'm being very, very careful and applying those tiny little rhinestones to fill in those gaps. So now I am just about done. I only have this tiny little section to do. Same thing, guys, that I have been doing in the whole case. Going in with my straight rows of rhinestones, filling in those gaps as I fill in those logos also, guys. This is super, super simple and easy to do. I feel like the hardest part was applying the vinyl because it was very, tricky to do it, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple, guys. I love how my case came out, guys. Stay tuned for the final results, guys. But like I said, I am going to be linking down below in the description the rhinestones if you guys want to get these exact colors. Like I had told you guys, I really did want to do the logos pink. And then I wanted to do the rhinestones, pink ones that I'm using here. I wanted to do them AB crystal, but I need to go get a Cricut machine. Oh my god, I really need to get a new one because I think mine's is like unrepairable. But yeah, so you guys see my case coming together, guys, right here. I just love how it came out, guys. It's super, super cute, guys. Everything I make, I use it, okay? I'm not just, out here showing you guys some random stuff. No, I use all this stuff, or, I give it to my family, or my kids, whatever, whoever it is. But I use all this stuff. I'm not just wasting my time or wasting your time, you know. This is stuff that you can do, that it's, you know, doable. So yeah, go out and do your own case, guys. You guys can do a different design. It doesn't have to be LV logos, even though it's super cute. You can do, you know, put your name on it, whatever it is you want, guys. Look how cute this is. I mean, go ahead and do your own case, guys. Look how cute this came out. Super cute, guys. I love it. It's still a little bit wet here, so I'm gonna let it dry. These are my final results after. Look at this. Super cute. I was trying to model it for you guys. I love it. I really do love how it came out, guys. Super cute. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys. Thank you guys, like always, so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Turn on all notifications so you stay tuned for the next video. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.